Welcome back to another Your Favorite Dog Jerry's walk vlog. We got baby Keanu right here. We got Lady Sith. We got the little spoons. And we got the sippy cup. It is a hot one. Still blue skies all the time, right? But yeah, it's pretty warm. There's a slight breeze. It's about 12:15 or so. On Wednesday, I banked a lot of these walk vlogs now, so I think this one's coming out on the channel on Monday. So if that's the case, I hope you guys all had a great weekend and are starting off your week well. I'm on lunch, and the first part of my lunch, I went to the supermarket and bought groceries. So Lady Sith and baby Keanu are gonna have the Schooner salmon tonight. And tomorrow they're gonna have ground turkey. I myself, I'm still in the aftermath of the pulpectomy, they call it, where they remove the nerve from the tooth in preparation for the root canal. I can't feel anything. I'm not even taking Tylenol. So it was a pretty good procedure. Not too bad, as Dover Sola Jennifer had mentioned. And but just the same, I'm not chewing on that side of my mouth for a few days. So last night was Kraft macaroni and cheese, and tonight will probably be the same. Some comfort food, something soft and easy on the teeth. Kind of like what little Buggy is having right now. Is that a smoothie? Yep, nice and easy. He says, "I want more, Mama." There you go. So far, Jerry's just doing a lot of sniffing. Don't see any other dogs out right now. Don't see any people. We'll probably do a evening walk vlog when, more people come out. So yeah, we've been doing pretty good, getting like 2 a day. Because of course, Keanu and Jerry, they both want to go out all the time. See, Jerry was pulling me. He thought he saw another dog, but it was just a person. Just a person, Jerry. Shout out to the grandparents, Alan and Carla. They're always watching. Also, shout out to the other grandma, Carol Ann. Some of you guys have seen her in the live chat. Haven't done any, look at Jerry doing a face roll right now. What are you doing, Jerry? He's doing a face roll. I was gonna say, I haven't done a live stream lately on Lordly Fam. Those were always kind of impromptu on Saturday at some point. And they were fun. But it seems like, at least from the channel perspective, and me, like being a father of a 1-year-old, starting a new job, kind of time management, seems like where the people really like to be are the posts, the photos, and then the shorts, the music videos. These dog walk vlogs, they do okay. But I'm not really doing this to blow up the channel and be big or anything like that. So I'm just putting them up there. And if you enjoy them, thanks so much. I'm not really trying to, grow. I have Spine Ticks, the main channel, right? That's a big channel. So that satisfies my outlet for I guess, growing a channel. This one is more for us, the Lordly Fam pets and you guys. So I'm not trying to be a influencer, shall we say. But this guy, he's a pup-fluencer. Jerry the pup-fluencer. And I guess Keanu would be like a baby-fluencer. Babe-fluencer. Oh, I heard a weird sound across the street, and there's a bunch of crows. I don't know if you could see it because they're in the shadows. There was certainly a noise. Did you hear that, Lady Sith? Yeah. Okay. Time for your Wawa. There you go. So yeah, thanks so much, guys, for all the continued support. It's always, the best part really is to just comment with you guys, to hear what you guys have to say, comment back, hear what's new with you guys. That's always the fun part. And as you notice, I've been adding a little bit more like Disney content, Bluey and Small World rides and things like that to shorts. We do a lot of that, but as Spine Ticks kind of remains kind of like the hobby gaming channel, it makes sense that the ongoing new Disney stuff is part of the Lordly fam, because we are the fam that goes to Disney. So, and of course we go other theme parks. I haven't been in a long time to Universal Studios. You probably heard me mention that was actually my first legitimate job, was working at Universal Studios. Lady Sith is more of the Universal Studios goer, just because, you know, it's in LA, and although we're not far mileage wise, maybe 70 miles, the traffic is a killer. So it's almost like if you go to Universal Studios, unless you're a diehard, you're like getting a hotel. So Lady Sith, she's doing more of that. Also, Knott's Berry Farm is a fun park here, but it's a little bit further than Disneyland, and I prefer Disneyland to Knott's. So if I'm gonna go someplace, probably gonna be Disneyland. But Lady Sith goes there quite a bit. Well, not so much anymore, but in the past she had been going. Trying to think what else. And then, you know, conventions and stuff. I mentioned now Lady Sith's going to D23, the Disney convention. There are a few horror cons, like horror films, that kind of thing. There's one called Creep IE, super fun. Probably not going to make it out this year because Keanu's a little bit too young for that. That's in Ontario. And then there's one called Midsummer Scream, which I've never been, but Lady Sith has gone to. That's in Long Beach. Again, not too far, but like traffic wise, probably not hitting that one either. And BlizzCon, which is Blizzard Entertainment, that's World of Warcraft, if you ever heard of that game. I love that game. I love the books. I read the novels every night. It's a wonderful world of fantasy. And they have a BlizzCon. Lady Sith and I went to that a few years back, and it's going to be here this year, and we're definitely going to catch that. The only sad part is Keanu can't get into BlizzCon because you have to be like 7 years old. And it would be so fun for him to see all the little elves and all the little creatures and stuff, but he's gonna have to wait. So we will be going to BlizzCon. Can't wait for that. We don't really do the sporting events anymore. We used to be Ducks season ticket holders, had a lot of fun with that, but that's quite a commitment. You know, every game for like 3 seasons, man, we live there, and it's just not feasible. Like, especially like I want to be home with Jerry. You know, Keanu can go, but Jerry can't, and it's just a lot of time to be away. So pausing on the going to sports events until Keanu's of age, and then if Keanu's anything like me, he'll be playing all the sports. I think Lady Sith also played softball and soccer. I mean, I literally played every sport except hockey, just because it wasn't popular here when I was a kid. So I'm sure Keanu will be an athlete, and he'll be a mathlete because he's super smart already. Super smart. Well, on that note, we're gonna head on back. So thanks so much for watching. On behalf of Jerry, baby Keanu, Lady Sith, and me, the dad, we'll catch you next time.